Hey guys, today I'm gonna create another Super Smash Melee tier list. So we have the bottom, low, down mid, the Yoshi tier, upper mid, high, top, and it's gonna reset when it lets you know it's turned to white. So, start off with the bottom tier. For the bottom tier, we'll have Bowser, the worst character in the game, because he's the heaviest and he's sluggish and his rage is a little off. And that's why Bowser is a bottom tier. The second worst is Zelda because of her light and slow speed, but she does have some strong moves, but they can be lagful, and that's why she'll be a bottom tier. And we're gonna go to the low tier now. The third worst character is Mr. Game Watch. Now, I used to think Mr. Game Watch was the worst character in the game because of how light he is and how broken he is, but Mr. Game Watch can have some cool minor details, but he does have better something than Zelda and Bowser, but he's still not good. The fourth worst character is Mewtwo. Mewtwo is mid fast in the game, but he's one of the lightest, and his attacks are laggy, which is why Mewtwo will stay in the low tier section. The fifth worst will have to go to Young Link. Young Link is very fast, but he's very weak and light, and that's why he's a low tier. The sixth worst character is Mario. His kill power is very short. His range, recovery is all bad, very bad. He does have a buffed side smash, but still not enough, so sorry Mario. And the last worst character, the king of the low tiers, is Roy. Roy in Smash Melee is the best low tier because of his attacks, and he's like a clone of Mod, but he can be pretty down to me, and that's why I think Roy is low tier. Now it's time for the mid tiers. Start off with the downer mid tier. For the end of the downer mid tier, we'll have Pichu. Pichu in Smash Melee is very mediocre. I used to think he was the worst character, just like I said in Miss Game Watch, because he's light and damages himself, but he can be pretty solid. He has an incredible nail, and his light is very strong. It can kill like other mid tiers like Kirby, but Pichu is close to being a low tier, but he's still very viable in this game. And yeah, next up I'll have is Ness. Ness, I used to think was the worst character in the game because of his recovery, but his recovery is the problem. But Ness is very strong in Melee, but his recovery is the problem, which is why he's a low mid tier. And the last one for a low mid tier is Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario in Smash Melee is kinda good. His forward smash is very decent, but his kill power is not that good. But his kill power is kinda good. He's close to being a true mid tier because of his kill power. And I used to think he was a high tier when the game first came out, but he's not that good to me. But he's a mid tier. He's still good, but not that good. Now it's time for the Yoshi's tier. The end of the Yoshi tier is Kirby. Kirby in the Yoshi tier. Kirby is one of the slowest characters in the game, but he's also one of the lightest characters in the game. But he does have some good combo stars. But he's a lightweight character with slow speed, which is why Kirby will take last place in the Yoshi tier. The next one for the Yoshi tier is Pikachu. Pikachu in Smash Melee has always been a mid tier in my list. Pikachu is one of the lightest characters in the game, and he has horrible grab range. Pikachu was never seen as a low or a top tier. He was always seen as a mid tier, and that's why I think Pikachu is a mid tier. The third mid tier last is Link. Link in Smash Melee is very strong, but a slow character, but a heavyweight character. He's not gonna make it up sometime though, which is why he'll just stay right here. The next one will be Samus. Samus in Smash Melee is very rated. Oh, it just resets. Hold on, guys. Yeah, Samus is one of the most mediocre characters in the game. I used to think she was one of the best characters in the game because she's very strong, but her slow speed and her missed attacks will not count. So now she's a mid tier. The next mid tier is Donkey Kong. I used to think Donkey Kong was one of the worst characters in the game. He was bottom 5 in my Melee, but Donkey Kong can be very competitive sometimes. He's very strong, but recovery, he would have been a low mid tier, but he's still one of the mediocre characters in the game. And the last mid tier, Yoshi tier is obviously Yoshi, because this is the Yoshi tier. Yoshi is very strong in this game, but has some mild details. And Yoshi's recovery is bad, and his Yoshiwara can sometimes miss. And yeah, that's why I think Yoshi's a mid tier. Time for the upper mid tier. So I'm gonna just put them together right now. The only two who should be in the upper mid tier is I think it's Ganondorf. Ganondorf is very powerful in this game, and he's a heavyweight, but the problem is his slow speed, and Ganondorf will not take that advantage. And the last one for the upper mid tier is Luigi. Luigi in Smash Melee is very overwhelming. He's very weird, but not that weird. Luigi has some cool attacks. He's like the opposite of Mario, but better. And yeah, now it's time for the high tiers. The end of the high tiers is Peach. Peach is very viable, but her beats can be really not that good. But very strong. You can kill some people who used to be top tiers who are now mid tiers, like Kirby and Samus, who are now mid tiers who used to be top tiers. And yeah, the next one for the mid high tiers will be Sheik. She's one of the lightest characters in the game, but she will take this opportunity because she's strong. And the next one will be Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon is one of the most strongest characters in the game. I believe he is very viable. His Falcon Punch is strong, but his recovery is bad, but it doesn't matter to me. And the last high tier is Falco. Falco is very viable. But he's slow and a lightweight character. But he wouldn't been the high mid tier, but Falco is still good. Now for the top four. The end of the top four will have to go to Jigglypuff. Her rest is strong, but she's slow and light. But Jigglypuff and Smash Melee is going to have to take that opportunity. The next one will have to be Ice Climbers. Their chain climbing is really good, but they're light and slow, just like Jigglypuff, but yeah. The next one is Mod. Mod is very overwhelming in Melee. Like, he is very cool, and his attacks are strong, chain grab, all that, and he's fast airspeed. It's all perfect. And the last one is Fox, the best character in the game. Fox has really cool airspeed, and his fast fall makes him very good combo, and he's very good. And that's it for the Super Smash Melee tier list, the second one. So from bottom to top, thanks for watching.